on God, I'm that wrong. Off the bounce, leave you on the first step. It might be a long night for you without some double team help. Or the whistle from the ref, I'm from the school of hard knocks. Watch how I hit them with a shimmy when I get them on the block. We talking nothing but hoops, a floor general and it's true. Spot up in the corner, man, you know I'm gon' shoot. Or slam like an alpha, I'm beastin' like a boss named Hefe. Trapping on the baseline, you escape no way. A baller like Kobe wearing 24 and 8. Y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel, hey, with Mr. Slam and Alpha Dog 2 and Pure Waves with the best sports book too. If you wanna show support, give us a view. Call this an NBA jam. If you a super fan, hit the bell is what you do. We off the bounce. Check up. Level off the bounce. Let's get it.
He's on fire.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Off the Bounce. Boys, good to be back. How's everybody doing today, man?
Man, it's a good day. Excited for some NBA playoffs. How we doing, Hefe?
Doing great, man. NBA playoffs yesterday were pretty solid, honestly. Looking forward to another three great game twos tonight, right, fellas?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
How about you, Slammy?
Good, man. It's good to be back on the show, boys. I have some issues yesterday, but it's good to be back with you guys today. And NBA has been, safe to say, pretty obvious. The obvious teams have just been covering and winning. There's nothing.
The Mavericks were obvious yesterday.
The Mavericks were so obvious yesterday, bro. Come on, though. They weren't gonna lose. They were gonna lose at home. It's either home favorites or no play, or home dogs, if you will.
I mean, there's more to get into that. I don't know if we all agree about that, but we definitely have more to get into today.
Yeah, before we get started, boys, as always, big shout out to Pure Waves for sponsoring this show. If you guys haven't already, make sure to give him a follow. Boys, let's jump right into a quick recap. Keep this one short. Guys, I mean, all I got to say is Jordan Poole, man. I was watching his highlights yesterday, and God damn, he is good.
He's in a stretch. He's in a really good stretch right now. He's playing absolutely fantastic basketball, and he's hitting his shots. He's creating shots. He's the key factor for them right now.
That lineup, that death lineup, Wiggins, Poole, Dre, Steph, and Clay, if they're on how they've been on in the first two games, I have no idea how anybody's going to beat them, guys. That's including Phoenix. If they're on how they've been playing right now, where you have at any time three just absolute killers shooting from three, I have no idea how anybody's going to beat them. But that's not even my top story. My top story is, without a doubt, single-handedly, I have never seen a man make $100 million quicker than Jalen Brunson did last night.
We've been saying it all year, too. We've expected him to get a huge contract next year. We said he's a future starter in the league, and he proved that today, or last night. He's going to be next year. He's going to get rewarded for his good play all year and postseason play. Shout out RB Sports Plays in the chat. Welcome to the show, brother. Tutti Gusti in the house as well. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah, man, and I'm just curious, man. I want to know what you guys have to say. But Jordan Poole's going to get a max contract soon, right? Warriors probably not going to hold on to him. He's probably going to go to another team.
Yeah, but
no, the Knicks don't want him. Before you ask, no, we don't want him.
He's not there yet. He's got, I think, 2 years of control left, which is insane for the Warriors because they get to keep him under this rookie contract for a little while longer. Guys, this is going to be scary. If the Warriors are playing like this, you got to – who's beating them?
100%.
It's going to be the Suns and the Warriors. It's going to be the Suns and the Warriors, no doubt.
Yeah. Whoever wins
Suns and Warriors.
Whoever comes out of the West is winning it, in my opinion. I think on
the East, you could have a little more variety and a little more variance. Especially, I mean, let's look at the Sixers, Raptors, the only game we haven't talked about. And then we're going to move on into the three games today. It's obvious that the Raptors are just they're being outmatched right now. But in no way, shape, or form am I even impressed with the Sixers. James Harden cannot play how James Harden's playing in the next round and think that they're going to have the same success. It's not going to happen. The Raptors can't keep up with the Sixers. But in the next round, I can't think off the top of my head who they would matchup they would play against. But either way it goes, if it's the Bucks Bulls, oh my God, the Bucks will dismantle this version of Philadelphia. If I think it is the Bucks Bulls. The Bucks will dismantle Philly. It won't even be close.
I mean, I have been impressed with Tyrese Maxey. Maxey's been an
I'm so
absolute
impressed with
star. Absolute star this postseason. People have said all year the difference between Embiid and Jokic is that Embiid had Maxey. There was no real point guard on Denver, and it's showing in this postseason. Maxey's been unbelievable. He's showing he's a legit point guard in the NBA.
For sure, man. He's been a big impact for the Sixers. As far as the East, man, I really like how the Heat have been playing. If they can keep shooting that well, I guess we'll see tonight, man, because the spread is the same. We're gonna jump right into. Oh, I made a typo here. Let me fix it real quick. We're gonna jump right into the first game, guys. If you guys are watching, make sure to like, comment, and retweet, guys. Appreciate the support. I'm blanking out here. Who are the Hawks playing again? Heat. I just said it. God damn. My bad, boys. All right. Typo there. I just fixed it. Boom. First game, Heat versus Hawks versus the Heat. The line is sitting at -7.5. The total is sitting at 219.5. As far as injury reports, no Clint Capella, no Lou Williams for the Hawks. It looks like Bam Adebayo is playing for the Heat tonight.
Yep, as we expected. Hefe, what do you think about this one?
I'm torn. This one I'm torn on, guys. I know, Slam, you were just saying it's been obvious. It's been so obvious.
It's so obvious.
And if you take it from the first game of this series, there's no chance I should even be thinking about the Hawks, especially with no Capella. But, guys, something in me is telling me the Hawks just are not going to fold. That Trae Young won't shoot 1 of 12 from the field today and 0 of 7 from three-point range. And I'm going to take them at the +8. I think the Heat win. I think the Hawks can keep it close, though. I just have to think that a team that made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, it's the same damn team, can figure it out and have a bounce-back spot here on the road in the first round. I'm taking the Hawks +8.
You know what I like in this spot, guys? I like the over here, the over 219. I feel like we're getting a much lower line than it should be because the Hawks had such a bad offensive performance in game one. You take a look at the score in that one, it was 115-91. If the Heat get anywhere near 115 tonight, I fully do expect this game to go over the 219. I also lead on the Hawks side as well on +8. I may add that, but my only official play as of now is the over 219. Slammy, what you looking at?
I think I got to take the points here with the Hawks. I would think Trae Young.
This is frightening.
I would think Trae Young would bounce back here, man. You know how many points he scored last game? 8 points.
He went 1 of 12 from the field.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't think he can shoot or be that bad back to back. So I mean, I expect either a bounce back from him. I mean, he was a huge letdown. So, I mean, and Duncan Robinson for the Heat showed up, man. He was a big impact off the bench, scored 27 points. I expect the Hawks to make it close, man. I like the points here. The spread hasn't changed, even though the Heat beat them by like 20 last game. It's still the same spread as the first game.
And what does that tell you when that happens? When a team gets beat down, but the spread for the next game in the same situation doesn't change at all?
I anticipate that usually is an indicator to take that same team because they obviously feel that they're still in the correct range and the first game wasn't how the other games should play out. And I feel the exact same. I mean, both these teams also had great offenses all year. Miami covered the most overs in the league, and Atlanta was the best over covers team in the second half. And you're giving me this matchup at 219? If this was a regular season, this game would be close to 225, 227. So I think there's value in this spot on the Hawks side and in the total today.
For sure. And real quick, boys, Clint Capella, he got hurt in the Cavs game, probably out for the whole season now. Without him, do you think, the Hawks are in trouble or how did
I said this in the first game, before the first game. Yeah, there's huge trouble. Forget about he brings really one thing and one thing only: second chance opportunities. He's a huge on the offensive rebounding.
Absolutely.
And without those second chance opportunities, you get a guy like Trae Young who misses a three and he doesn't get that second opportunity. That's the problem. That he causes so much issues. And with the Heat having Bam today, it's tough. But I still believe in the Hawks +8. I think they can overcome. And I think it starts with Trae. He sets the tone. He sets the pace. He sets the energy.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think John Collins needs to have more of an impact. I mean, without Clint Capella, you only grabbed 4 rebounds last game.
Dude,
You gotta produce more. You gotta produce more. And on the defensive end, he's always in the wrong position. I know we were texting about it last game. He just seems to be slipping and sliding. He can't get his feet set, control his body down low. It was a tough series. I know he's got a broken finger, but with a broken finger, you should still be able to rotate your feet.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, and let's not forget that the Hawks are pretty bad on the road as well. So
yeah, very true.
This is a tough one, but I mean the spread has been the same since first game. So I would think the Hawks bounce back here, and a dog is so due in the NBA, guys. I'm gonna say this: a dog is so due, and I said that last night against the Nuggets, and good thing I didn't take the Nuggets because they got blown out.
That was good over. Boys,
anyways,
we got a potential another dog upset in the next one. This is my favorite matchup of the night: T-Wolves Grizzlies. What a first game we had between these guys.
T-Wolves showed that they could hang. Grizzlies honestly played a great game too. They just kind of fell apart there in the fourth quarter in terms of stopping Anthony Edwards, who was the best player on the court. What do you think is going to happen tonight, though? I mean, are we really living in a world where you think the T-Wolves can steal another one in Memphis?
Well, here's the situation that I think is the key factor in this. Steven Adams is not able to get offensive rebounds for the Grizzlies right now. Memphis was the number 1 offensive rebound team in the NBA for the duration of the season. That's how they got a lot of their scoring. A big portion was from offensive rebounds, kicking it out and resetting the offense. Karl Anthony Towns forces him to be outside on the perimeter on both sides. That was the huge difference. Steven Adams had no rebounds, and they could not get those second chance opportunities. The game plan is going to be similar for Minnesota again, and you're giving me a similar spread at +7. I'm going to have to ride with the dog here at the +7. The Grizzlies should get this one, but I see another close battle. Anthony Edwards has been unbelievable. Karl Anthony Towns is the perfect guy to go against Steven Adams. We know Steven Adams is never going to put up stats. He's never going to have 30 points a game, but he provides a massive role for this team. He gets the stuff you don't see in the stat sheet, and Karl Anthony Towns stops that. Give me the T-Wolves. Slam, what do you think?
Man, I'm looking at the stat sheets from last game, and this T-Wolves team, they don't really play defense. They won the game by scoring, and Anthony Edwards, hell of a game, 36 points. Towns bounced back game for him after a terrible last game. He had 29 points, and D. Russell had 10. Pat Bev had 10. So this team scored. And T-Wolves, they don't play defense, but when they score, they win. The spread is similar to the first game. I think it's the same exact line. I think, yeah.
It was 7.5.
This one's tough because I think a lot of people are on the Grizzlies today, just because bounce back.
Yeah, it's easy bounce back.
If you're looking at it from the obvious standpoint here, I do think the Grizzlies do bounce back. I think they put up a fight. I think they get a win tonight. I think it goes under. I think they step up defensively and get a win here. I'm at the roll with the square play here and taking the Grizzlies.
240 for a playoff total is absurd. It's crazy.
It jumped. It went from
playoffs.
It went from 235 last game, I think, and now it's at 241.
Well, I mean, we saw what happened. Both these teams are pace. That's what you're going to get.
Yep. Guys, I have a play on this one. I'm taking the Grizzlies first half -4. I've been all over this play since earlier in the day. I think the Grizzlies, well, first of all, they're one of the best first quarter teams in the league. That they get off to the best starts. During the regular season, they were in the top 3 of hitting their over in terms of team total points in the first quarter. They're also the second best in the regular season against spread team following a loss. Both of those things are in play here. I think the Grizzlies get out and make it a point to come out with energy, pace, kind of set the tone for the game. And I'm going to take their first half line at -4.
I like it.
I do think this game ends up close. And if I was taking a full game, I would probably lean with the Timberwolves here because I think so much of the public will be kind of writing that it has to be the Grizzlies train, right? Which is why I'm going to take the first half because I think the intensity they're going to come out with, the vibes from the crowd, that energy is going to be insane in there. I think Ja's going to go bonkers. I'm going to take the Grizzlies first half -4 as my play for this one.
I like that. I like it.
Nice, boys. And then real quick, I'm seeing 92% on first half Grizzlies right now.
Woo-hoo.
92.
That's
but
tough.
I honestly don't believe in the public side anymore in the NBA. It's just, if you like a team, If you like a team, you like a team, man. Like it's
I
been nothing but square plays and
I
obvious
think,
plays.
and I was thinking about this last night. Actually, is I think in the first round it's gonna be like
That's what
even
I
though
think.
you have close matchups, so to speak, everybody's a playoff team. You seeing it in this Philly in the 76er Raptor matchup. These two teams are just they're no match for each other. You know what I mean? Look at the night game that we're about to get into right now. I mean, this is I think at least until the lower seed is at home, you're gonna still see this in the first game 1 and 2.
For sure. All right, boys, let's jump right to our last game. If you guys are watching, please like, retweet. We had 100 people in here, so get them back in here. Appreciate the support, boys. So going to the Suns game, the Suns are minus 9.5. The total is 221.5. Looking at the injury reports, looks like everybody's playing today.
Yep.
And as far as the first game, when I think the Suns won by 11, the spread got hooked. The Pelicans came back in the second half. It looked like they were going to cover. They were fighting. But then they got hooked. So, and then this line today is actually minus 9.5 now. So it dropped a point from the first game. Alpha, we talked earlier about this game, and you told me some inside info news, man. You mind sharing that with us?
Yeah, it's not the most insider info news, but we all know Scott Foster has been officially named the ref, and it's the Scott Foster crew on this game. Guys, we all know.
Such a Pelicans play. I just found out about that just as you said that. That's incredible. Please let the people know. Please let the people know.
Yes, I mean.
Can you say it again, Alpha?
How many is it in a row now when Scott?
It's an absurd number. Like, I don't know off the top of my head, but I remember last year in the postseason, it got to a point where I didn't care what the situation was. If Scott Foster was reffing a CP3 game, you just take the other team, or you take CP3 unders.
Yep. So he is 1-12 outright in playoff games with Scott Foster, and the Scott Foster crew is the referee. 1-12.
When was his last cover? When was that one?
The only win ever?
Yeah, do you see that? I'm curious.
This is in
game
regular
number 2 of the Western Conference Finals last year.
Is that just postseason numbers?
Just postseason numbers.
Oh, wow. Wait a second.
Such a Pelicans play.
Wait. 1-12 covers, right? Not straight up. Don't tell me.
No. 1-12 straight up.
No way, dude. Don't make me take the Pelicans money line. Don't do this.
Bro.
Don't do this to me.
Bro, you better be. What?
Slam, do you want to put this on the screen? Hold on, I have an article. I'm going to send it to you on the side.
What?
I'll put it on. 1-12.
Send it to me. Send it to me.
What? Guys. What?
Send it to me in the chat. I'll put it on the screen.
I am.
Everybody.
We got to double check this before we slam Pelicans money line tonight, boys.
I mean, I'm not slamming Pelicans money line either way. There's such an obvious overplay. Did you watch the second half compared to the first half? The first half had absolutely no points in this game, and they barely didn't come all the way back in the second half and get the over.
All right, here we go, boys.
It's just such a disgusting.
Let's see what we got here.
It's in like the second paragraph.
I'm reading.
Can anybody see that? All right.
Yeah, we guys scroll down.
Scott. Oh my!
Right under this, right there, boom, right there.
Right
the
here.
last 13 playoff games.
Wow. 1-12 record in those games.
1-12 outright, not Chris Paul points. 1-12. His team is done as Scott Foster's been the referee.
What do we do, Hefe? What do we do, man?
Wow, and it's kind of crazy because last postseason, they dropped all 3 games that Foster reffed. One of them was in the first round against the Lakers, and then Foster obviously was the NBA Finals ref for games 3 and 6. Guys, Oh my God, it is a Pelicans play. It's never been more of a Pelicans play, and I'm telling you right now, we've been screaming and we deserve it. The Pelicans are going to win outright and ruin everybody's parlay tonight. Somebody tell me really quick what the Pelicans money line is. I'm assuming
I got you.
Plus 500, plus 600,
plus
425.
425.
Oh, let's go. Mets scored.
If you would have said it's plus 420 with the
they're down 1
being 420, I would have had a meltdown. It's a Pelicans play, guys.
So Pelicans money line, right? That's all you're taking tonight?
Yeah, it's such a Pelicans play. It's such a Pelicans play, but it's also an overplay. I will admit I will have a little sprinkle on the money line. It's not gonna be my card. I'm not setting it out. But at a 1 in 12 odds, I have to
I want
take
to see
a
what
little
the chat
something on it.
thinks.
But I am playing the over officially.
Hey, chat, what do you think about this game? I want to see what you
Chat
guys
saying
like.
they're putting guap in that shit from Jake and High.
I think we just made everyone take the Pelicans, though.
I know when the Pelicans lose by 90, they're gonna be, our DMs are gonna look like a freaking war scene.
Throats, bro.
In all seriousness, guys, I actually am going to take the Pelicans plus 10, but another angle to kind of look at this, if you're not so heavy on that, is take a live play, see how the game unfolds, see how the officiating 100%. Is going, read into it, see if CP3 is picking up those stupid ticky-tacky fouls that usually get called on him when Scott Foster officiates. Play the game as it goes. I mean, if CP3 gets into foul trouble halfway through the first quarter, just remember this convo we just had.
Oh God! Then campaign comes in and drops 40.
Guys, real quick though, I really think one dog wins outright now. I think it's either going to be the Pelicans that win outright or the Hawks that win outright.
You know what I want to say?
Because you know, there's people out there that just literally just took all faves and parlay it, right? Just like yesterday.
Yeah, we know a lot of those guys.
I see some odd boosters as well. That odd boosters has Heat's money line. Grizzlies money line and Suns money line. So one of them's got to lose.
Yeah, I think it's the Hawks. And I hate to say that because whenever the three of us agree it's the Hawks, it's literally never the freaking Hawks. But I really do think the Hawks get it done tonight. Everyone's counting them out. Everyone's talking about how great the Heat looked. And Trae Young has proven before he doesn't really need much help. If he can get on one of those hot runs where he's just banging 3 after 3 after 3, heat checking, it demoralizes the opponents. And he can single-handedly take a game over.
Guys, I think they both might have a chance. I think today's the day that the NBA finally gets a little bit evened out and stop being in such a public damn play. I like the Hawks, guys. I like the Pelicans, and I think the public gets it on the Grizzlies though tonight.
Let me tell you what, the public is actually on the T-Wolves. Public is
even better.
I've seen a little bit on the T-Wolves for sure, but money line wise, I think everyone took Grizzlies money line in a parlay somewhere.
With the Suns, idiots.
A little minus 185 banger for you. It's got to go.
What do we got next? Slammy?
What do you think we have next, Hefe? Those are the three games we have.
Hey, excuse me. We have bad beats, my friend.
That's what I was going to say. What happens after?
Can't forget the bad beats.
What do we got? So shout out our people at Pickett. If you heard me earlier on our other show, Pickett is a social media betting app. You get together on there with all your friends, post your bet slips, link your sports book, talk crap to each other. But the reason that they sponsor our bad beat segment is because they have a whole area on their app that's just for bad beats. You got your 15 leg parlays or 14 hit and that last leg just freaking kills you. Post it on there. Hella people on there. They all post their stuff. It's funny. Misery loves company in those types of situations. Also, all of us are on Pickett. So if you have the app, make sure you follow us. We already posted our free plays for the day. And if you don't have the app, make sure you use the code right here, ATS Spot. And get them right now. Anybody who downloads the app with that code can win between $3 to $100 on free any money, download, boys. Guys. Listen, if you got the app, follow us. I know I posted my free play. If those two haven't, they're about to. And if you don't have the app, use their code, man. Who doesn't love free money?
Free money, boys. Just download the app, put on our code, and receive money. That's all it's doing.
I posted
and
right
get
now.
Free and get free plays. And get
free plays, my friends.
Find me. Play posted. Let's go.
Let's get it, boys.
What do we got?
Let's see. What's today's bad beat?
What do we got? I think I know it. If it is the one I think, it's bad. There you go. That's what the bad beat segment there looks like right on their app. And the cool thing is that Slam was able to set up right there, as you see the QR code. If you put your phone to that right now, it'll take you right to the App Store, guys. So if you're watching.
Oh, my God.
Okay, very good. That just scared the absolute crap out of me.
That was nuts.
I gotta take a moment.
Hold on. Time out. Before we talk about this bad
time out.
How the hell does somebody get all this right and one wrong? Like, dude. Like, you got to be from the
That's
future.
That's what you're pointing out. It was in one freaking game, this crazy person.
Yeah, but like, dude, he literally got every single thing right, except for, unfortunately, James Harden. I mean, I don't. What was his assist yesterday? Does anybody know?
Brutal. Probably at 0 because he doesn't pay.
Who is this guy? I'm about to reach out to him and ask for some advice here, man. Like he's
Actually, fun fact, that's BBB. I'm just kidding. Let's see here.
Oh, big brand. But anyways, boys, the QR code is there. Scan your phone and download the app.
Who was it? Harden assist. He had 6. He had 6.
Okay, so
he needed.
That wasn't even close.
Yeah, way to go. You only got freaking 17 out of 18 legs. You don't make bad beats next time unless you get 18 out of 19 legs.
It's still pretty impressive, though, man. I don't know. That's pretty.
Yeah, it's definitely impressive.
I can't even a fucking 3-teamer to save my life. So.
Wait a second. Is there no video? There's no video of the bad beat?
No, I mean, there's the screenshot. But,
well, then I got to tell everybody what the bad beat for yesterday was. If you had Fred Van Vliet over points, I pray for you and your family. It was at 20.5. He had 15 points in the first quarter. All you needed was 6 points for the entire game. And not only did he not get it, but the layup that he to get it with seconds left in the game was blocked by a Philadelphia player that I can't think of. It was a brutal loss.
Anyways, boys, it's about that time, Alpha.
It's about that time. Wade to LeBron. Let's get it, boys. First bad beat of the night, probably. Saying shouldn't even say that. First best bad of the night.
You gotta skip that play already.
Yeah, don't even say that. What is it actually? Yeah.
Actually, who the Yankees playing again today? I was just gonna say whoever the Yankees are playing.
Tigers.
No, let's get it. There's the Tigers. All right, guys. Best bets. First best bet of the night is Atlanta Hawks and the Miami Heat over 219. Second best bet is Minnesota T-Wolves plus the 7. Third and final play is going to be the over in the Pelicans Suns, sitting at 221. Kevster, what are you on?
Hawks plus 8, Pelicans plus 10. Let's go Scott Foster. Grizzlies first half -4.
Cool. All right, boys. Going to the first game, Hawks plus the 7.5. I think the Hawks bounce back here offensively and make it this one close. T-Wolves Grizzlies. This one's a little scary, but I think this one goes under 241. Taking that on the under. And then the last game, guys, it's the Pelicans plus the 9.5. You can buy it up the hook, make it plus 10. But the Pelicans, Scott Foster, gonna need your help, buddy. And Pelicans plus 9.5. Man. That's my favorite play of the day.
I love it, boys. Big night ahead. A lot of baseball going on. The Mets are currently fighting back.
Need the Mets right now. I got people coming.
Only down by one. Marte is up 4-3, bottom 5. Man on second, 1 out.
Man on second. Okay, please, man. All right, boys. We're here every day this week, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate the support. Appreciate Pure Wage for sponsoring this show. If you guys haven't already, make sure to give him a follow. And boys, thank you so much.
Wager.
Go Pelicans.
Go Wage.
Take the Pelicans money line, boys. Let's get it.
See you guys tomorrow, baby. Let's go.